Hello lovely families, thank you so much for clicking on today's video. Today I shared how to make this tasty stir fry noodle recipe, so if you want to see this then keep watching. To get started, I'm going to crack in some eggs. I'll be using 3 eggs for this recipe, but you can use more or less depending on the number of people consuming it. When I'm done cracking the eggs, I'm going to go in with some of the vegetables that I've already prepped. I have in here some red bell pepper and some habanero pepper. Next, I'm going to go in with some red chopped onions. I will add in some onion scallion as well. Then I'll go in with the diced carrot. When I'm done adding the ingredients, I'm going to mix to combine or whisk until they are very smooth. In a clean dry pan, I added in a little bit of sesame oil. You can use any oil of your choice. And at this point, the oil has heated up. I'm adding in the whisked egg. When frying your egg, you don't really need too much oil because a little bit goes a long way. So I'm going to be frying it on both sides for 2 minutes. And you also discover that I did not add salt when I was whisking the egg. Reason is because 1 egg or 1 egg yolk contains 8 milligrams of sodium. But if your taste bud enjoys a salty food, you can as well add just a pinch of sodium then fry as well. I'm using 2 packs of ramen noodles, chicken flavor to be precise. You can use any noodle or any flavor of your choice. And this brand of noodle does not really waste time to cook. It says it cooks in 3 minutes. I'm going to tear the packs open, then I will add them inside the boiled water. Please make sure your water comes to a rolling boil before adding in the noodles, just to avoid having a soggy noodles when you are done cooking. At this point, I'm going to stir it around, making sure the noodles are well coated inside the boiled water. Then I will turn off the heat. I will allow the noodles to sit in the hot water for 30 seconds before draining it. Remember, this is stir fry. We are still going to be stir frying it as we move along. While the noodles are still resting inside the hot water, I added in a little bit of sesame oil. When it gets hot, I'm going to go in with the remaining chopped onions, habanero pepper and bell pepper and fry for a minute. Like I said, you can use any oil of your choice. It mustn't be sesame oil. And this is the same pan that I use in frying the eggs. After a minute of frying the onions, bell pepper and habanero pepper, I'm going to go in with the diced carrot and onion scallion, which I'm also going to fry for just a minute. Next, I'm going to go in with some ginger and garlic powder, purple and green cabbage. I will mix and fry for a minute and 30 seconds. Don't overcook this or don't over fry it, especially if you still want it to be crunchy. So at this point, I've already gone ahead to drain the noodles off camera. I'm going to introduce it into the vegetable, and you still want this noodle to be piping hot, because when it is hot it is easier for you to stir, but when it is cold it clusters together, making it difficult for you to stir or mix properly. I'm going to add a sachet of flavor package spice. This is the spice that came with the noodle. You can add 2 sachets if you wish, but like I said, I'll be using just 1 sachet. Next, I'm going to introduce this my soya sauce. Guys, this soya sauce took this noodle to another level. Like, it brought out the best in this stir fried noodle. So I'm going to mix it well, stir for a minute until all the ingredients are well distributed. When I'm done stirring it, I'm going to cover it and allow to simmer on a medium flame for 30 seconds, and our stir fried noodle is as good as ready. And I paired it with some fresh cucumber. Like, it was so good. You can have this as your breakfast, brunch, lunch or dinner. If you enjoyed this video, kindly give it a like, comment, share with your friends and your family. They might find it helpful. Thank you all so much for watching. See you all on my next upload. Enjoy.